What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis of GBPUSD and AUDUSD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in this volatile instrument. Now, what you see on the chart is GBPUSD on the 4-hour time frame. As you have seen in my previous analysis, GBPUSD doing exactly as it is. If you want to know more about it, then smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Let me do a complete multi-time frame analysis, and you'll see that how GBP USD is behaving exactly the same way according to the analysis, and how we can trade now with this instrument, and also how we can trade Aussie dollar. Now, first, let's begin with GBP USD, starting with the bigger picture on the monthly time frame. Now, GBP USD on the monthly, as you have seen, that primarily this is in a strong downtrending market. Starting from here, GBP USD reverse with a head and shoulder, and then every month GBP USD dropping, creating a series of lower high. Now this current month is almost 2 weeks gone. What we have seen, primarily drop and then went above for retracement. At this point, what we are seeing, that GBP USD again now pumping to the downside. So what does it mean? It means that because GBP USD came back to this level of support, went above for a retracement on the monthly. Now this is the previous month's low, and now we see that GBPUSD again dropping to the downside, and it is likely to drop as this is in a downtrending market. Now going down to the weekly time frame to see what kind of price action we have. Now on the weekly, what we see, the every week GBPUSD is creating a series of lower high and lower low, and then dropping. Now this current week, as soon as the market opened, we saw that GBPUSD started to rise up as expected according to my weekly forex forecast. As you have seen, that the price did exactly as it is. GBPUSD went above for a retracement. Now at this point, what we see, that because it's a long term downtrending market, and it is now started to drop. Now let's see daily time frame. Now, on the daily, this is what exactly has been expected in my weekly forex forecast. As you have seen that, and also in later in updated analysis, what did I say, that GBP USD is likely to test this 20 period moving average and drop from here, and the market is doing exactly as it is. I will link this analysis below this video. You can watch that to have a good idea how this market is behaving. Now at this point, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now what you see, that on the 4-hour, the price created a fake out to the upside. That is what I expected all the time. I mentioned, now this is the zone where there is a daily 20 period moving average. Let's draw this level here, the price. Now at this point, what you see, this current 4 hourly candle just created a false breakout to the upside of the previous 4-hour candle, and then aggressively now dropping down. So this is basically a fake move to the upside to this daily, you know um, 20 period moving average, 20 period moving average, as well as this is a very very high area of value. If you look at the daily time frame, you will see that there is a doji here exactly in the same zone, and also there is a 20 period moving average. So this previous support now tested as a resistance, and we see that significant rejection to the downside. Because this is a long term downtrending market, it is highly likely that GBPUSD will continue to drop at least to this level. We can give that, can give us a significant trading opportunity. Now going down to the further lower time frame on the 4-hour, how we can trade is, we will be wait for this 4-hour candle to be closed. As soon as we will find suitable entry point along this zone on the retracement of this move to the downside, we'll consider going short with GBPUSD with our students and VIP members with a high risk to reward ratio. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button now. Now, let's go to the Aussie dollar, how it is doing. Now, as you can see, that GBPUSD, Aussie dollar, kind of similar kind of price action, but looks like that Aussie dollar also trying to push down. This is 4-hour time frame. Let's do a quickly multi time frame, and then we'll come back to this time frame to see how we can trade Aussie dollar monthly. The same situation with Aussie dollar, looks like that Aussie dollar is very very strongly bearish, even stronger than the GBPUSD. As you have seen that Aussie dollar just started bearish move after this monthly strong bearish candle. This current month, the price primarily retraced to the upside, tested this previous resistance support as resistance, and now we saw a significant rejection. Now this current month, the price now came to this very very important resistance. As you can see with this green candle, there is a monthly resistance, and the price just now rejecting from this monthly resistance, and we can expect the price to continue to drop further down. Going down to the weekly time frame, as you can see that this is the weekly previous support here, exactly with this doji. Now the price came to this, penetrated this support as a resistance, and now we see a rejection. Now from here, what we can expect, that Aussie dollar to drop to the downside. That's what we expect. Now daily as well, you see there is a doji here. The price couldn't break this doji. Instead, the price created a lower high, though it didn't test the 20 period moving average yet. But what we see, that there is a previous support here, exactly tested as resistance, and we see that primarily a rejection to the downside. Now let's go to the 4 hour. As usual, what we see, that on the 4 hour time frame, the price now creating a doji candle. Now after this red rejection, what we see, the from the same zone seller is selling. As you see that this is the previous support, which is on the monthly weekly support, now tested multiple time as resistance, and what we see, the price creating a series of lower high below this resistance. So upon the candle close, if this one closes as a doji like that, high probability that Aussie dollar will melt to the downside. Based on how the price action is creating, we'll consider going short with Aussie dollar with a high risk to reward ratio with our student and VIP members. If you find value in this analysis, then don't forget to smash the like button, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.